away from my Carolina home. Had dreams about the West and started to roam. 6 long months on a dust-covered trail. They say heaven's at the end, but so far it's been hell. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. We were digging and shifting 5 to 5, selling everything we found just to stay alive. Gold flowed free like the whiskey in the bars. Sinning was the big thing, Lord, and Satan was a star. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. And blood lined the streets. Men were shot down for the sake of having fun, or just to hear the noise of their 44 guns. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Now my widow, she weeps by my grave. Tears flow free for her man couldn't save. Shot down in cold blood by a gun that carried fame, all for the useless and no good, worthless claim. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there.
Five, four, three, two, one. Hey, YouTubers and friends! Welcome to another episode of Tuesday Night Hangout Live, Flash fam. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing fine. We have ToledoJess, Dano, and Rose, and I. Along with one of you, if you want to call in. Unfortunately, Diamond Miner Ivans is on the road with work and kind of had to back out. He's put back on the schedule for the 26th, which is normally our open line Tuesday. So we'll have him then. So, um, we'll get the show on the road. So don't go away. We'll be right back. And hey, stick around. We have a Banjo Pan mini mat or micro mat on the board tonight. And when we get to Jesse, he can show you what we have also. So don't go away. Hey, YouTubers and friends, thanks for joining us for another episode of Tuesday Night Hangout Live with ToledoJess, Dano, the Treasure Vixens, and I. I think I need to make a new one of those intros. Hey guys, how you doing? Brothers and sister. And hi everybody. Benzo, that's Brian Wilder's job. But he usually says, call in, Jesse. Call in, Jesse. And not
I'm not calling.
call in, Rose. Call in.
Yeah, I guess I'll call in.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in, Rose. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Tired. Been on a roof for the last couple of weeks. Doing concrete pours on the weekend. But
money.
can't complain with that money when you're making like $50 an hour. Last weekend I made about $50 an hour. The weekend before that I made $100 an hour. All I worked was 2 hours, 2 bills, bam. And I like that. This coming weekend I should make about another $50 an hour. Granted, that's what I should make at my normal job. Tyler, Sarah, if you're listening or lurking. But we have all kinds of awesome people in here. 21 awesome people in here.
See Benzo, what's up, Benzo?
Benzo Bro and Iron Antler. JP was here first because William commented about 8 hours ago, like he does a lot of times, but he wasn't here when JP came in. Peener, how are you, brother? Terry Curry.
Yeah. Mr. Lodak, what's up, Mr. Lodak?
We were talking about you before show, Mr. Lodak. All good, of course. Heavy Meadow Detective. Brewers Prospecting. And can't forget David Villa. Hola. ¿Cómo está usted, amigo?
Brewers Prospecting.
Starry's Lost and Found.
What's up, bad boy?
We have Rose Briggs in the room. Hello, Rose.
Hey, Rose.
Like Tuesday nights, yeah.
GoPro Unlimited. We were also talking about you in pre-show. All good, all good. Cool.
Fairly good.
Cool Arrows Gold. Good to see you back. Welcome back, everybody.
Dora Wally, what's up?
Vendetta Prospecting, nice to see you.
Vendetta Amethyst. Good to see you, Angel.
Cheryl and me, just saw you pop in.
Sean, it's been a while, dude. Greetings to you up in Edmonds, Alberta, Canada. Ooh, look what I got in the mail.
What you get?
I have one for the three of you. That
Why can't?
that is a colored 125th anniversary $1 Canadian Klondike. It's a 121st anniversary of the Klondike Gold Rush colored Canadian dollar coin.
Cool.
2021 MS70. I took it out of the roll and I packaged up some, so I got it before some of the Canucks. But boy, for 50 coins, geez, for each roll it was like $54 plus shipping. So for a dollar coin, I paid over $2 a piece for. Like 257 or something like that. I have it written down on a piece of paper somewhere. Like, how in the hell am I gonna justify this purchase to my accountant? So,
Sounds like a personal problem.
yeah, it is. But hey, it's my money to spend. Rach, how are you doing, Rachel? Jersey Ray Diggs.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys, prospecting, what's up?
Wally Outdoor, good to see you. Sorry, my dyslexia kicking in there.
Isn't that Outdoor Wally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna let it
Ellsworth, say hi to the girls. Give them a good bear hug for the Flash crew. Because let me tell you guys, those girls can give bear hugs, man. It's like a grizzly bear hug.
Harry's lost and found. How are you?
Doing good, Jeff. Good to see you, buddy. Now,
What's up, Scotty? Or is that Randy? Or maybe it's Tony.
it could be Randy, Scotty, Tony. You should have got your package by now, buddy. They should all be out. But it's a bummer. I either lost a coin of Holly's and I can't find it, or the cat knocked it over and I still can't find it.
Definitely the cat.
Or I put it in someone else's box and mailed it to someone else.
That's probably going to be it.
I'm sure that's it. But
Yeah,
it kind of bums me out because I sent out a mass email explaining, and I've only got one reply.
Sure.
Yeah, it's kind of bummy. But we got a couple of little Dream Mats giveaways. If you stick around, you do have to be here to win. If you a banjo pan user, we have, this is a molded one. This isn't a pre-cut. This is actually a molded banjo pan sluice, but full disclosure, it's a little on the wide side, so you'll have to trim it down a little. It's a factory irregular, but you know.
If you got a belt sander, you can run that end across the belt sander, get a nice straight edge on there.
Yep, really quick.
Real
If you have a good sharp razor knife and a good straight edge, cut it from the bottom. It works really good too. And what else do we have, Jesse?
Yeah, we got a pocket sluice for Dream Mats. Got the mini cells in it.
Well, now.
Thanks,
Well,
Ottis. Better late
What do we
than never, and you're not as late as Radio.
I haven't even seen him yet.
No, shame on him.
So we'll be giving that away tonight, sometime this evening.
Yeah, so we have 2 Dream Mart products.
Being active in the chat makes helps a lot.
Oh
Here we
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Man, don't forget to hit that like button while you're at it. Here, I'm gonna hit mine. and then look here, share it too. Share it to your Facebook page or wherever. Just share it out, man.
Twitter,
that's our-
Twitch, or
many
I
shares
mean, not Twitch, but Twitter or Facebook or
Right.
yeah.
Choice. Share it out. Do it right now. There, I just shared it out. I'll read.
Now, Willie probably said, "What the hell? I'm blue now." Yes, you were promoted to a wrench, Willie.
Oh
Lasagna.
boy.
Watch out.
Really?
Team Sonia. Hashtag Team Sonia. Hi, Sonia. Good to see ya. Let's get the party started. It is started. Tony, Scotty, Randy. It is. It is started.
Gotta keep it up all night, Ed.
Well, you know, I am dyslexic, so it might not be that hard. But heck,
Hey,
Ed, Jesse, Rose. Is there more than one Ed in here?
the other Ed, but I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen HD. But speaking of HD, Gemstone Judy got some nice artwork done on her arm. A bunch of phoenixes.
Right, I saw
I don't
that.
know if you guys get to see it. It's beautiful artwork. It's a beautiful tattoo.
Right on, Mark Miller.
Don't inhale any fumes, unless you want to.
I was just gonna say, wait, what?
Right. And next thing you know, he'd be tagging his neighborhood.
Jonathan
Friend.
Brand, what's
Hey, Jonathan.
Yeah. Oh.
Just beeping and beeping away.
Oh, dude. I want to tell you what. I want to tell you. You know. I've had this ongoing battle with cars crashing in front of my house and into my house. All right.
I didn't.
Yeah. So we're sitting here. What was it? Yesterday? Day before yesterday?
Day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday. Watching something on the YouTube. And crash! I mean, just all of a sudden, loud, like I knew one of my cars just got blasted. And I'm sitting by my front door. I'm right here. My front door is right there, and it was open. It was nice out. Had the door open, and I see this big white car flying by. I go running out there, and of course, the first thing I look at is both of our cars. And I'm going, oh, good, it wasn't us. And then I start looking around for what did he hit? Well, he hit a trailer, hit a truck and a trailer going opposite direction. I mean, the dude maybe had one or two too many, or three maybe. Well, he obviously should have been driving, but
4, 5, 6, 7.
whatever. I'm not a doctor. I couldn't tell you.
Right.
You know, maybe he had some other condition going on, but whatever. He caught the front of that truck and the trailer, and the car went flying by. He went, I'm going to say, yeah, I got one going by now. I'm going to say about 30 yards past our house, right? Then his left front wheel come behind him, landed in my neighbor's yard. And there was just pieces all over the place. Everywhere. Just it was like the car, and the guy had 30-day tags on it.
Don't laugh.
Wasn't our car.
Don't laugh. You're gonna jinx us again for the 6th time.
Jesse.
Knock on wood for you guys.
Hey, I don't get mad about it no more.
Your road's fairly narrow for parking on both. It's parking on one side.
No, there's only parking on one side, right?
Right.
The problem with our road is it was a while back, it was widened a little bit, but the telephone poles weren't moved. So when you're driving on the non-parking side, when if you're really close to the curb, it looks like you're gonna hit the poles, the mirrors. In fact, buses do hit the poles sometimes because you can see the marks from the mirrors on the pole. Every pole's got that mark, but where the buses hit, the mirrors hit, right? So people tend to drive over to the left a little bit more than they really need to, and people coming the other direction, when there's cars parked over there, they can't get over either. But then again, you shouldn't be going 45, 50 miles an hour down this 35-mile-an-hour road.
Right.
Which is what they do too. So, not saying that drinking and driving has anything to do with it, but
Happens later at night.
yeah. Depends on the hour. Well, no, it doesn't even depend on the hour. No. Middle of the day.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But no, yeah, it wasn't us this time. But my neighbor has a really nice $200 tire for sale for about $75.
You gotta come and get it.
Yeah, you gotta pick it up though.
Sean says set up a trail cam for a month. And everybody, tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Jersey Ray Diggs has her live stream.
Cool.
I think GoPro said that his dad was having a similar problem, so he had boulders put out.
Yeah, they were going into his house though and not into his car, so some big boulders put across. And he asked, why the hell you're not in chat? So, not to Rose, but he asked, he's like, Jesse in chat? Apparently not.
No, I can answer you from here. I mean, look, I'm talking. Why do I need to be in the chat? I can answer your questions here if I see you.
It's hard to talk and chat at the same time.
It can be. You have typos like I just did.
I'm not like that. I can't do more than one thing at once and do it right.
Oh, I definitely had a typo right there.
But yeah, you
Oh, he has cars crash into his cars as well as his house. Ooh, not good.
Yeah, well, it's really hard for me to put boulders down, like in the middle of a city street.
Now, Alabama Dirt Digger Brandon, he's having a contest. He's going to be choosing winners for his giveaway this weekend. Jump on aboard if you're not already. New digging tool and detector bag. I think I'm registered, but flashing your pan. P.O. Box 130, Delphus, Ohio, 54833. No, good luck, everybody, with Brandon's giveaway. Hey, Frederick, how are you?
Let's go, Brandon.
Oh, yeah, ain't that hilarious? F. Joe Biden, let's go, Brandon. Oh, brother.
Well, that's gonna be happening soon too. They're gonna go with that. You watch.
Oh, some already have, you know.
They're gonna both together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now, when I've seen a meme where it's like Joe, I don't want to get demonetized or have a Google bot mod
Right.
nail me,
And
but
rumor has it the mods are going to be cracking down.
so JB is like, oh, everybody loves me, or
Yeah.
everyone wants sex with me, or something, and BO says that ain't what beep Joe Biden means.
Well, yeah. Let's go. Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah, let's go, Brandon. David Carlisle, been a while, buddy. Been a while.
Yeah.
I was over at this coin guys, Big T Coins, and I drop in there from time to time, and he does pay dirt and stuff. He don't really prospect it out there. He's more of an armchair prospector, or on the disabled line, maybe. He's a big gentleman. Nothing against big gentlemen or ladies, but um, he was talking about how he wanted a little sluice to run in a sink and stuff. So I'm like, hey, I got you. So I sent him a Dream Map pocket sluice.
Awesome.
So,
Those are good.
oh yeah, I've
There's
used
a lot of
mine.
different, there's a lot of different ways you can rig something up.
I like the idea. I made a little thing of the creator Dave's, in the coffee can, where you cut a
Uh-huh.
little slot, and you can use a real little pump with it in that. You don't get a button even out of your sink, but you don't get material in your sink, so your wife or significant other don't get all pissed off that you have dirt in your sink.
Well, you can
So,
always use a little, like to keep from putting myself in that condition. I would get myself a little, maybe a small dishpan, and
yeah,
with a little fish tank pump is all you really need for that.
yeah,
You know, uh, for pumping water into over the sluice and set something up in a little pan like that, self-contained. You don't have to worry about mama being upset about all the dirt you're spilling down her damn drain.
Yeah, Mama doesn't like dirt going down the drain, guys.
No. Hey, dude.
I want Audra to call in and talk about their event they just had in New York. That'd be
Oh,
totally
yeah.
awesome. I I'm gonna put it out there so whoever wants to call in can, but maybe
There
it
you
will
go.
be Audra.
What about you, Rose? What have you been up to? So you just did a video on was it Tuesday for last week for
Yeah.
your
You know, you typing and talking. Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah, we just had the last 10 to 14 days have been super hectic for both Angela and myself. We've had a lot of plans. We've had family come in. Angela was feeling a little under the weather, So we didn't have time to get out and make a video. So we released one of our pre-recorded videos that we have. They're going to start coming out on Tuesdays, those videos that you saw. But we were in a pickle. We were in a pickle, and I figured since we well, now just myself, Angela won't be going, is headed to Thermal City. We'd put out a Thermal City review video first. But we got quite a few of those videos from gemstone pay dirt to gold pay dirt to whatever we want, and we just had to use one on a Friday because we were in a pickle, guys. You know how that goes, right?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
So got that out, but we gotta record a new video, so we'll be back to magnet fishing next Friday, and we should be good to go from there, hopefully.
Cool. Also, if you want to share your finds, show us what you got. Send them to flashinyourpan@gmail.com. And we happen to have something from Brandon at Alabama Dirt Diggers. You guys might like this. Yeah, I know I do. So let me get it showing.
Yeah, every time Ruby hears Brandon, she gets all sentimental about the president.
He found this in his collection. How do you like them apples?
Oh, that's so cool.
Sweet, sweet. That's cool. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's a neat
You
fun.
see it, guys?
Now I see it. Yeah,
What is it?
it's a
Flash.
flat. What's it? Flash.
Flash antiseptic house and hand cleaner.
Nice.
Trying to read it over in that monitor. I can't read it in that one.
What does it say up there on top?
Keep
Covered. U.S. government for use something.
Not for sale.
I don't know. That's a cool tin, but nice collection behind that. Some Mercury's, Walking Liberty, or what's that? Standing Liberty quarter. That's a quarter, right?
Oh, for use.
Couple of Mercury's. What's that?
Silver
Kind of
spoons.
blurry. Some spoons. That's cool. That's cool. Right on, as Liz would say.
I sent you a picture that come through.
I know Bill sent me something, but it hasn't came in yet.
I sent you something there too. I sent you 2 pictures.
Okay. Let's see who's first. First come, first show.
Veronica Carter goes, that stuff is great. You just smear it on your hands and touch everything in the house.
Okay, you guys, some of you will get a crack out of this, so.
Who was that from? Was that from Alabama Dirt Digger?
No, this is from Bill Marsh,
Oh, okay.
Ohio Relic Hunter. Okay, good. We're at least 30 minutes into the stream. So, oh, geez, Louise. Got a couple here from Dano's Fishing Escapades over the weekend.
Oh yeah, Dana went fishing. That was a nice.
Yeah.
That was a nice.
You done
Dana.
flashing stickers yet?
Yep, I'm done. Sorry.
Okay, Luke Duke. Look at that nice bass. Private pond.
No, along the Miami River.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
I thought the Miami River had a curse on it.
I don't know. It cursed me with a 3.5-pound bass.
Yeah.
Nice. There's Dana smiling at that bass. Look at that.
It's a big bass.
Nice.
I thought it was a channel cat when I hooked it until I finally seen it.
Really?
Yeah, it was digging the water.
Put up a nice fight, huh?
Yeah, man.
Nice, Dano. Nice.
Right.
Nice.
It's always nice to get out and do something on the river. I don't care what it is.
Right,
Yeah.
I've
right.
been thinking about buying a kayak, one of the nicer fishing kayaks that you can get on the. I've been thinking about getting one of those too.
Oh, I sold mine too. You could have bought it.
Well, then fishing kayaks are a little bigger than that, and they got places for your rods and all in them.
I sold a 10-foot fishing kayak.
Oh, did you?
It had 3 rod holders, a couple of dry compartments, but I bought them 3 years ago and haven't used them once and took them to the river twice.
Thanks, Bill. I'm blushing, big guy.
Here.
See what Bill said? The high relic hunter. He always knew I had a nice bass.
Oh,
Thanks.
that Bill. That Bill.
Old monkey, what's up?
Sam?
Sam the man.
Sam?
Geologist.
Hey, good seeing ya. Moto Mining, John, Digologist, Julie, Buskendo, Con, Fred.
Oh, wait a minute.
I can't pronounce it worth crap, but hola, amigos. Amigo. Samuel.
He was down to Wilson last weekend.
Was he?
Yep, I seen him on Chris's video, King Prospector.
Go Arrows Gold. How are you, Knight?
Gold Pro Unlimited said 42 watching and only 26 likes.
Try to get on some of that thumbs up.
You guys don't mind. We love that thumbs up.
29.
Ole?
Pretty.
I'm not sure how I'd pronounce that in Portugal, and hola is Spanish. Okay. I take it you're Portugal, so pardon my ignorance, but I know enough Spanish to get my ass severely beaten, and I know even less Portuguese. So I'll have to play with Google Translation here later, I guess.
Have it pronounce it for you. I do that a lot.
Yeah, I'll use it and I'll comment back to foreigners. I think it's only polite instead of blowing them off to comment back to them, and I can get it translated with Google Translation and then type it out. And
so easy and free and right at our fingertips. I don't see why you just copy and paste it right in there.
That's right, sis. That's right. Bam, bam. Easy peasy, as some people would say. All right, there's a link up in the top of the chat if you want to come join us and say hi and maybe promote an upcoming event or your channel for a minute.
Yeah, speaking of events, I was at GPAA's Buckeye Chapter's monthly meeting this last Saturday. They were talking about the gold shows that's coming up. Ours is when? In Columbus in May.
Yes, May. I'm not sure which weekend though.
No,
15th, I think.
Flash in Your Pain will be there.
Yeah.
There'll be a bunch of people. They don't know who the guest is going to be yet.
Wonder if
Okay.
we could get the treasure vixens to work the panning booth with us.
That's enough. That's enough time to try to plan something out. Angel and I want to do some traveling this coming.
I think it's the 14th and 15th of May. I think that's what it is. Before that time, we can clarify it.
You do
Wouldn't mind,
realize
yeah,
that's our
let us know.
wedding anniversary.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's our wedding anniversary.
Mm.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rose is like, oh yeah, great. Gotta
You're gonna-
spend our wedding anniversary at a gold show.
you're gonna need a good present and a nice date night, right, Ruby?
Yeah.
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 Oh, Lucky Ducky Thomas, folks.
I
It's
used to go
the
to.
third weekend in May, Jesse.
So what is
So
that?
you're saved there. I'm
Cool.
scrolling through my calendar right now. Third weekend would be the 21st and 22nd.
Right, be that weekend. The weekend after.
Gold shows are a
Oh,
blast.
that's a good thing.
Yeah, saved.
Looks
Say,
you find gold.
yeah, you can't beat it. You buy a snuffer bottle off of us and you get all the gold you pan.
Yep.
We'll teach you if you don't know how, from panning to snuffing it up. We have our friend Willie come and join us. So
It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of things to do. It's I don't think I've ever been to that. Huh? You don't want to go?
I do.
Oh well, yeah. Uh, I've never been to that fairgrounds, but I hear there's going to be a lot of things happening that weekend too. So we'll see.
Brandon's anniversary is in 10 days. He asked his wife where did she want to go. She said Alabama Gold Camp.
She said, "Let's go, Brandon."
Let's go, Brandon. Good going. Nice, Brandon. Nice. Hey, Willie, how you doing?
Working on his mic.
Yep, just gotta mute your mic.
Hover over the bottom left of the screen.
I think last time he kind of had this problem too.
It's all new equipment.
I
So, like,
could
it was
be
brand new.
wrong.
And now I think he's getting a little more used to it.
But the Zoom interface is the same.
Always. Unless they
That's
of
right.
course.
Smash that like button, everyone.
it changes when they have updates. Hey, you guys! Right on, new member of the Flash
He's
Band.
active in the chat room. All you lurkers out there, you need to come in and say hi.
I guess it's maybe it's an anniversary thing, because hey, you guys have been a member for a long time.
11 months and so.
Yeah. Smash that like button, everybody. That's right. Show us some love and beat the living daylights, beat the living Biden out of that like button. I don't care what your politics are, but if you don't think he's the absolutely worst, you're blind. Well, I say if we get to 40 likes, we can give away this right here.
You guys are right around the corner. And
If you have a banjo pan, if you don't, you could form your own little sluice out of flat stock or whatever.
I'll tell you what, Ed. let's give them a choice, either that or the sluice.
Okay,
So if they got a
sounds
bad,
good.
they can have that.
Yeah, and if they want the pocket claw, you could have that.
No, not the pocket claw, the pocket sluice.
Pocket sluice, yes, not pocket claw. Shame on you, Ed. No, pocket claw.
So many pockets, man. I need a pocket shovel.
They make them.
Got a new knife.
Oh yeah, check this out. See what I got? We went up to
Mackinac City.
Mackinac City. We're just doing a tourist thing, Pick me up a nice blade. There's a sheet for it.
Oh yeah.
Rival knife.
Oh, and we just jumped to 40 likes.
The Tango is off one piece, so
Yeah, those are nice
Yeah.
knives. They're
Yeah.
durable.
yes.
You can split wood with them.
All right. Let all your fingers do the walking for a minute.
The Mystic Knight was the name of the shop. The beautiful swords in there, some beautiful knives
Forge
in there.
your own.
Really, really fancy looking knives. And there was one in there that I really, really wanted, but the handle on it was too fancy. And a fancy handle is too scary to take out and actually use, so it's a useless thing. And if I have a knife, it's not for show. So, but yeah, I really like this. It's a Bushmaster Survival.
Hi. Sorry about that.
What
Dumb
happened?
headset.
Did you see my knife?
Yeah, nice knife.
Nice knife, Jesse.
I wonder how well that'll throw. Have to find out.
No.
Well, we have 44 eligible people.
Cool.
I think we'll have a race.
You didn't put me in there, right?
I don't know.
Take me out if I'm in there.
Cabbage by head, bird trapped on
Probably
me.
not.
If you're in there.
Yeah,
You're in
I don't.
there.
Yeah, if I do, turn it over and draw again or race again.
Yeah, everybody likes the races.
We're gonna have a car race. So
Oh, let's have a turtle race.
a troll?
Turtle. I like
Turtle?
turtle.
Can you have a turtle race?
By the end of the show, it'll be over.
Right. Let
Let's
me
see.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, you got more than that. Oh, that ain't even right.
And you have to be here to be eligible, and you're not in there, Jesse.
That's all right. I had to take me out anyways.
I would have. So. Oh, man.
Look at that list.
130.
You are receiving this, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I got something that I've been meaning to show.
Okay. 1 second, Willie.
Right. All right. I'll wait.
Actually, you can give me a countdown for the start.
All right. Let's go in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, and who do we have here? Inner prospecting's moving back. Oh, look, Willie, you're coming up from the outside. Brewer prospecting down below. Jersey Ray Diggs is in second. Huh?
I said, man, the old red car back there, Willie, he's staying right there, man.
Yeah.
You know how
Brewer
to race.
prospecting coming up. Thomas Foltz is moving in. Outdoor Wally. Ooh, close. Vendetta's fighting with Thomas pretty good there. But look at that, Moto Mining's pulling up.
Brewer's probably slowly creeping up down there in the bottom.
Ooh, Amethyst coming up.
Ooh, outdoor Wally, look out.
Ooh, Amethyst pulls into the lead. Oh, backing up.
Oh,
20 seconds.
Man,
Motor mining out of the middle. Here comes Motor mining.
Amethyst, who's that? Randy, Scotty, Tony, Scotty, Randy. Scotty, Randy, Tony.
man,
Look
look
at
at
that. Oh, man, look at that. Oh! And Randy, Scotty, Tony pulls from the back. What's this? We have Randy, Scotty, Tony in first. We have our Willie in second, and Brandon from Alabama Dirt Digger in third. Come on, turn off. Be quiet.
Duke said rigged.
rigged.
Rigged. You saw the
Right
race
on,
right
new
in front
member of the Flash
What the
fam.
heck, Ed?
Heck happened here.
I had too many things I didn't unclick and hide, and
Randy,
I switched over.
Oh, I lost there. What the hell's going on with mine?
Randy says pay it forward.
Oh, Randy says pay it forward.
Yep.
Mm,
Okay, so we'll have another race. Okay. We'll have another race.
What?
Give me a countdown, buddy.
3, 2, 1. Start your engines.
Ooh, silent.
They're on.
Well, I got such a delay.
Yeah, I'm watching from the delay part.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm at
I
1
could
and
probably
6.
share the screen with you guys. So, Mark
That was-
Miller's in first, Sean's in second, with Ottis Farris pulling up between them. We have Sean in first, number 39, 34. Came up, I pulled back. Vendetta Prospecting's in the lead, and for a short time, Willie's up and in there. But
Sneaking up.
Amethyst is coming down here. Who she's fighting there?
Ooh, green.
Brewer Prospecting. Frederick pulled way ahead. I think that's a Porsche. Yeah. Rose Briggs, look at her come up. Mr. Lodak pulls in by the. Oh, Amethyst is ahead, I think.
Start.
By,
Yeah, she's up.
oh
the
no,
nose.
and they're fading.
Everybody's backing up.
Who's gonna?
Everybody's backing up.
Who's this? Julie zooms in.
Oh, who's coming up,
Oh,
Julie?
Julie,
From the
yep,
back.
yep. Luke Duke. Oh, yeah, Julie, Luke Duke, and Benzo Golden. Maybe it's,
Congratulations, Julie.
I don't know. Is that GoPro Unlimited? Maybe. Let's see who. Yeah, Julie, Benzo, Luke Duke, and then GoPro Unlimited, and Sam Gold Monkeys, and Fifth.
Interesting name.
So, Julie, what do you want? The little strip that Ed's got for your banjo pan, or the pocket sluice? Both dream mats.
I have a pocket sluice somewhere where it gets shown. Ooh. Somewhere. Oh, you'll be getting that one. Let me
An
ping
interesting
you out,
product.
Jesse.
Yeah, that's the one you'll be getting if that's the one you want.
I can't read nothing now.
So you just send Ed your mailing address. And
Hey, Spider Ace.
I hear what's up.
In the better half. Oh, Jules, welcome. Did she answer?
I haven't seen an answer from her yet.
Hey, Keith, how you doing?
Hey, we miss you too. Glad to see you back.
Yep, Richard's back.
Glad to see you. It's always good to see you, Richard.
It's like coming. It's like walking into the Cheers, isn't it? When you come into the chat room.
Store.
Everybody knows your name.
Julia here.
Okay, let's give it. I haven't seen her say anything, so let's give it a minute countdown.
In the chat.
Julie isn't in the chat.
Let me tag her.
I can tag her in chat.
Just did.
Well, I mean, she's here. Nope.
Chicken dinner.
Hey, Big
Winner,
T
winner.
Coins, good to see you. Was talking about you a little earlier.
Hey, Holly.
I hope you get to use your pocket sleuths a lot. Maybe she had to pee. Maybe. She has 20 seconds left. And if not, we'll have another flipping race.
319.
Yeah, if she was in here when I tagged her, I actually got her name pop up, and it did pop up. So
Yeah,
she's not in the chat.
I tagged her too, but
her name should have popped up to tag.
Well, you tagged it, and so did I.
Right, she's not here. Sorry, she left too soon.
Left too soon. So my green screen's acting up. Let me fix it, because it bothers me. Okay. Maybe I'm...
Oh, she's not even in the chat room.
Oh, well. Her loss.
I can read your sub GPU.
Okay, well, let me see. Find her.
Thief wants 303.
And Rach isn't here anymore, so let me...
Everybody needs to type in the chat room.
Yeah, type in the chat room for a minute. I'm gonna totally eliminate all these on the list now, and we'll pick new.
That's right, everybody. Do what Spider said.
Dogster Blazer Metal Detectoress. How you doing?
She evaporated.
There's Thomas, folks. He finally said something. What's up, Thomas?
Excellent, Big T's. Good to see you. Cheryl.
GP says vroom vroom.
Well, it's just the first time I've seen your name in here, Thomas. I knew you were here, but
He's like, what?
I wonder.
Okay, well, we have 33 eligible active users.
Finger, who
Give
you
it
asking?
to the fourth place winner. I don't even know who that is now.
Must have been him.
Oops.
I
Who said
don't.
it?
GPU.
I don't even know who it was.
Yeah, I think it was GPU.
Okay, well, I'm gonna copy and paste these names again.
My birthday's in August, and I'll take a gram. I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
It's a good mat, even though I have no idea how to use it.
He posed a question. Pinger posed a question in there. What do you want for your birthday? So I answered. I don't know if he was talking to me, but
Okay, Jesse.
A gram. All right.
at least
Gram of gold.
Here's goes the numbers. We have Willie, Thomas, Shrip, Spider A, Scuba, Sonia, Rose Briggs, Retro Radical, my youngest boy's in here, my favorite youngest. Hey, Ian, how you doing, son? We have Scotty, Tony, Randy, Peener Prospecting, Ohio Relic Hunter, Nick Molnar, Mr. Lodak, Moto Mining, Mark Miller, Marcos, Valboom, Luke Duke Outdoors, Keith Nutterwild. I think I met him at the Double D. JP, Jules, Jesse Mendez. Let's get that guy out of there. Heavy Meadow Detective, GoPro
And
Unlimited, Detectorist. Oh, I'm going to cut that down a little. MD, because that's the same person right there. We have John Digologist, David Villa, David Carlisle, Dano the Mano. In or out, Dano?
You can cut me out.
You can
Rose?
take me out too. Yeah, take me
I
out.
have these things.
I think Rose has one too. Do you?
No, Jess said he'd give me one, but I haven't seen him since he said it. So
We'll get you one.
yeah, I
I
trust
have
him.
a red, white, and blue one for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever the cat's right.
Cool Arrows Gold, Cheryl. The guy from Portugal or Brazil that I always butcher his name. Sorry about that.
That first part means buscando, looking for, or looking with, and I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Friends,
Well,
I don't know.
I think it's Portuguese, so I'm gonna go into Google Translations and find out later. Brewer Prospecting, Big T Coins. But I just sent you one of these. This race is for either this Banjo Pan Sluice mat or this, not this one, but the one Jesse has. It's
Which is the same color as this.
same color as the mat for the Banjo Pan. Or the pocket sluice that will be just like this, but a different color. Then we have Ayou Guys and Alabama Dirt Digger. So, and we're still at 1 minute. All right, let me. Huh?
Nothing.
Now you're gonna have to start us off again, Willie, since you're here.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
We have David Carlisle in first, 13 in second, Heavy Meadow Detective. David Villa is coming up along with Cheryl. Mr. Lodak's on the outside coming up. What's this? Moto Mining cruising in. GoPro Unlimited coming up fast.
Look at him.
Got
Oh,
squeezed.
messed up.
Surprised Moto Mining's driving the car so good. Thought he'd be on a bike. What's this? Luke Duke Outdoors coming in.
Heavy Meadow.
Yeah, Heavy Meadow's running first right now. A lot can change in 30 seconds, so.
Hey, you guys is slowly creeping.
Oh, Alabama Dirt Diggers
Oh,
coming
there's
up.
Snow. There's Snow.
Nice paint job on your car, number one. Oh, he petered out. Heavy Meadow Detectives petering out too. And what's this? Ohio Relic Hunters pulling in.
No.
There he
Oh,
goes.
Srip's pulling up fast.
He's punching it.
Oh! We had
Give the
Pinner.
gas, no sass.
I gotta turn off the sound. It's crazy.
It's all my pit crew's fault, Mark.
We have Ohio Relic Hunter in first, Pinner Prospecting in second, and Keith Netterwald in third. Ta-da! Oh,
What was that, 4
doggone it.
races already?
Yeah, it's
Uh-oh.
terrible trying to give stuff away.
Bill says pass it on.
Oh man, pass it on. What the?
Not the
Heck, guys.
Pinner Prospecting was in second. So instead of doing a whole nother race.
pay it forward, I guess.
Hi, Victoria. I think I got a flat tire.
Up one more.
Flat tire.
Okay, Pinner, are you still here? One, are you still here, Pinner? And if you're still here, race, race, race.
But give me the map.
Yep.
Give me the mat. So you want.
He wants the mat.
So I'm gonna write your name on this, Pinner.
Put it on the top.
Always find the gold.
Put his name across the front row.
There you go. All right. Most excellent. So what's up, Will?
I want to. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Finally,
just decided
we-
to drop in.
We give away something.
But
Yeah.
I don't know if I showed this yet. I was going to take a photo of it, but I decided to keep it hidden. But yeah, I haven't found any other gold per se with a metal detector, but
can-
it paid off about
Oh,
a couple
yeah.
weeks ago in a detailing car. I find all sorts of weird stuff, but I did manage to find this. A gold nugget ring.
Now you report that to the owners, don't you?
Report to what?
To work.
Work. Well, let's just say that working in certain vehicles, we have the ability to shall we say, liberate certain things. But mostly it's just pens and a few other things. It's just a local.
Or gold nugget rings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rose seen a better picture of it, but apparently it's a nugget ring, 14 karat gold. And it's got an old tag on it that says, I think it says $400, but I don't know the price of gold at all. So it's kind of scuffed up too.
It's a
Well,
good
what's the
ring
weight
though.
on it? What's the weight on it?
I figure it was actually just worth melt.
Is it weight, you know?
William,
Well,
what's the weight?
The weight.
The weight, I don't have a scale, so it could be like an ounce or not an ounce, a gram maybe. It's pretty heavy, but yeah, just a nugget ring.
Thank you for the super chat, Richard.
That's so cool.
But it's the strange things that you find in vehicles. Oh, I do have one thing I could probably say as well.
Probably about 10 to 15 grams. It's about right for a ring that big.
Okay. Yeah, it just sits in a case I have.
Can you
What
wear
did you
it?
say, 15 grams?
10 to 15, I would think. Somewhere around there. What'd you think?
Well,
14.
let me say.
But it's 14.
That's the mark on it, 14 karat?
Yeah, 14 karat.
Okay. And current gold prices as of today are 1,761 and 96 cents for troy ounce. 14 karat gold ring, let's say low ball 10 grams.
Good, make it 12.
Okay, I'll go back and make it 12. 12 grams.
14 karat.
14 karat, yes, sir. $396.54 melt.
Okay, so it's held its value, I guess, for what it says on the tag. So that's pretty interesting.
Well,
yeah.
They're trying to get as much as they can for it.
Yeah.
So they're
Especially
probably
in
over spot. And we don't know exactly what it weighs. So
well, here's the thing too, that that ring has probably been around for a little while. You say it was it was lost for a while, right?
Yeah, it was stuck in one of the overhead sunglasses holders. Strange place for a ring, but I've seen weirder things.
Down.
Same here.
well, you found some pretty weird things.
You never know what you're gonna find. Yeah.
Yeah, especially
no doubt about that, huh?
Yeah.
All kinds of adult toys.
Willie.
Yeah.
Does the
I
ring
was.
fit you? Can you wear it? Can you wear
No,
the ring?
I just keep that in a safe. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
But I don't remember when I sent you that photo. I think it was like a month ago.
Yeah.
You sent it to me about a month ago too.
Yeah. It's just been hanging around. Now, my dad did find something real interesting. Someone gave him, or he found, can't quite remember, but he found a buffalo nickel, Indian head, but it's so worn, he can't tell the year. I think it would be like a 35, but yeah, I don't know my coins very well.
There's a lot to learn with coins, man.
There's all kinds of resources on the World Wide Web.
And
Right.
app. It's a great
that-
I have a couple old books too,
Yeah.
but I haven't figured out where they are.
And tons
Storage.
and tons and tons of information to learn.
Oh yeah, it's like prospecting. It's a never-ending learning curve.
Yeah, let's see how far that rabbit hole goes. Just like any other gold related object. Oh, hey, I found this in the ground. There's about 500 things you need to know about that, and then 200 things about something else. But you know how information goes. Once you learn something, it's always, well, never ending. But that's just what I wanted to say, since you had this, I guess, rescheduling. But I'm still can't wait to get all this noise done and get my YouTube channel finally up and running. But I'm still waiting on that information on programming, but I'll get it. And once I do, well, there's I got a few locations I need to hit, but the algae is still a pain. I don't know why, but reservoirs and all that.
Hopefully a change in temperature will help out with that shortly. We're starting to get a little bit cooler.
It should. It
Yeah.
should.
Once the temperature drops, it should be perfectly fine. So what did you think of that Kraken, Rose?
The Kraken?
Yeah, the newer magnet that Kratos was.
You know what?
brought up
I'm not
the
gonna
other day.
get. Yeah, I need to get a hold of Kratos. I need to try one myself. I don't want to give an opinion until I can try it out. But I'm looking forward to trying something from him.
Maybe Tidewater could help you on that.
Yeah. You know, I've got his contact info now. I need to get off.
Mhm.
I need to get off my butt and do something about it.
I say something to him every once in a while, but
Yeah.
information floats from one person to the next.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Definitely.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I guess I can let you guys go for whoever is the next sucker. Oh wait, did I say that?
Sucker. Say that out loud. Thank you very much for joining us, Will. Look
Definitely,
forward to
anytime.
seeing you again soon. Our friend Willie. Our friend John, the Digologist, has a question for all of us. What advice would you give to a first-time panner? All you need is a gold pan to start. It's very easy to jump in the rabbit hole and buy all kinds of gear way before you're ready for it. Start off with the pan. Pan, 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 pan. Practice, practice, practice. I would suggest getting a good bag of pay dirt. I would suggest like ipanforgold.com or talk to JP Lawns and More or Jonathan Friend or Spider Ace Prospecting, and all of them are up and above the board guys. And get a reasonable bag of pay dirt. Don't have to be a nugget bag or nothing. And get a tub, a decent sized tub. I like a nice sized tub so you have room to pan and get wet, because you're going to get wet. Right, Jeff Williams? But,
So our buddy Ray Russo says, just go home. But I think the best thing you can do besides what Ed's saying is find a local club around you.
That too.
Join it for at least the first year. Hang out with these people. Let them teach you, practice, and take it from there. If you really like what you're doing, become a lifetime member or just join year by year. But yeah, join a local club.
Yeah.
And then hang out with cool people like Ray Russo. What's up, buddy?
And gold is everywhere. Definitely, and gold is where you find it too. Don't come to Utah, Digologist, flashing your pan. Yeah, right. You know, the three of us, we're already, maybe even Rose too, and Angela. We're planning a trip to Utah, and you and Jared better get us on at least a spec. That's right, Richard. Gold is where you find it.
What's nice about Utah, it's not just gold there. They got some really awesome gemstones there.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
I love gold so much, but I love it when you can combine the two.
even
Yeah.
some of the archaeological treasures are outstanding. I'd love to go see some pictographs and stuff, and
Yes.
not
Oh,
real popular spots, something tucked out of the way where they're not probably damaged from modern graffiti. I'd rather see that ancient graffiti. I will have to see if there are any local clubs in the Hampton Roads area. You're more than welcome, John. And yeah, it's a game of patience. Hey, Robert Dupati, how are you? Good seeing you, Robert. You met Robert at Gold Rush days. He
It's
came
nice.
into our camp a couple of times.
Canyon,
Black
Dragon.
Dragon Canyon in Utah. Cool, thanks. I'd actually talk to Terry Carter about that kind of stuff too.
Oh yeah. Oh, that would be fun to do. Hang out with Terry for a day up there.
Oh yeah, I bet you Terry would be a blast to hang around.
Well, I just saw something. Terry just did something a couple days ago or yesterday, I believe, put something out. He's been putting a lot of new stuff out lately.
Oh, Terry's
Yeah,
been
and you
really regular.
right. And then Treasures in America, they started a new thing too.
Uh, Jeff says Terry's local to him.
Right?
Cool, cool. I think I've seen you two talking in chats before on posts.
I haven't seen him here in a while.
Well, you know, Terry goes all around the country
I know.
for work, so who knows what nuclear power plant or whatever he's working at. So it's hard telling.
Bill's cruel.
He is. He's so mean to me.
I always said you're out there. Just want to have a stone and a chisel. Tink, 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 tink. That's Jesse's laptop.
Yeah, my baby pictures on cave walls. Robert or
Oh,
Bill.
he's down. Keith was
He's
down
got
there
picture
with
of
Bill
grass on
Brewer. Well, when you
Anything-
see Bill, Keith, when you see Bill and Mary, tell them hi for us. We've missed them at Gold Rush days. I bought a metal detector from him back in the day. Oh, right on.
From Terry?
Yeah, sounds like it. Mr. GoPro Unlimited. Boy, they're really rubbing on you, Jesse.
Uh-huh.
Talking like you fart dust or something. Yeah, I heard that, Keith. Send him send him our regards, and let him know he's in our thoughts and prayers.
Who's that?
Bill Brewer, his brother
Oh,
passed
yeah,
away
yeah.
last month. That's actually why he didn't come to Gold Rush days, I thought,
Right.
because of his brother being sick. Excellent. Thank you, Keith.
I actually thought we were going to have someone call in tonight.
Well, we did. We did. But, it'd be nice. There's a link at the top of that chat. Be more. Ray Hollywood, call in.
Brian, call in. Brian.
Benzo. JP could call in and talk about his birthday bash if it's kind of that kind of event, or if not, oh well, don't worry. Benzo could call in. Ohio Relic Hunter could call in.
JP can tell everybody what he wants for his birthday.
Yeah. Gold. What do you want? Gold.
Well, hurry back. Canadian gold mining.
Take care. Hurry back. If we're still live when you're able to. Man,
He says.
I have the hiccups that I don't want to be. We all like the skinny, the shiny. Yeah, we all like the shiny, all right.
Agreed, yeah.
You got any more pictures to show?
Ray's famous worldwide before too long. If it makes it past the pilot, he'll be even more famous. He'll be the next Todd Hoffman or the boot.
I think I'd punch you if you compare me to Todd.
Fred Hurt. Shh, damn.
You're right,
Dave Turin.
Bad Santa.
Bad Santa. Yeah. Bite your tongue, Ed. Sorry, bro. No insults intended, man.
No, not the shining. The shiny.
No prospecting in Ohio. It's all in Utah. It's all in Utah. I read it in a book somewhere. It's all in Utah.
Well, everybody's welcome to come to Illinois and figure it out. Just let me tag along.
There is no gold here, no name state as well. Well, I know where you live. I had a bear rip off my canopy window on my truck the other day. I used to think I would be safe from bears sleeping in there. Then went salmon fishing. Bears can do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, David Villa said California just ran out. Yeah.
California just ran out of one.
Cold.
Oh.
Heavy meadow. Well, the link's up at the top of the chat. So someone either email us something. Oh, look, speaking of emails, I have, who do we have? Ooh, we have Ray Rusa. And while he's hooking up, I'm going to show Luke Duke's marbles. I'm going to show Luke Duke's marbles.
Found him.
Look at that shooter. Oh, that looks like a lid to something.
That's a flower frog. But he's got it on.
Oh,
Ooh, look
okay.
at that big, look at that.
That shooter right there.
No, that big one up on top.
Yeah.
That's looks like is that an onion skin? It looks like an onion skin. It's a German marble. That's pre-World War. No, wait a minute. Yeah, pre-World War II. If that's what I think it is.
Nice, nice.
Am I wrong, Luke?
Oh no. Some beautiful, some nice marbles though.
The shooter looks beat up all the hell.
Oh, it is. It is. It's
Yeah, it does.
been abused without a doubt.
And then we have some of Luke's Duke bottles too. But we have Ray Russo here right now. The man, the myth, the legend, Bad Santa.
No, I ain't no man. I ain't no myth. That's for damn certain.
We got you.
Hi, Rose. Hi, Dano. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Ed.
Hi, Ray. It's good to see you. Glad you're back safe.
Yep.
Yeah, me too. I tell you, Greenland is one heck of a place to go to. It's not the end of the earth, but I tell you, I don't think I could almost seen it from there.
Right, right.
So that must have been a fun adventure. How long were you up there?
Went a week over. Altogether, it was 12 weeks.
12 weeks, huh? Wow.
Altogether, it was 12 weeks.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you have
darn sure a long time. A lot of hard filming. I wish I'd have been a better miner. I tell you, I wish I'd have been a better miner. The gold is there. I just didn't find it. And that just kind of, it still frustrates the living shit out of me. That's my biggest regret. I kept finding little bits and pieces here and there and doing everything I could and going to everywhere I thought gold would be, but I don't know. It eluded me.
Well, you know, so
that's how prospecting is sometimes, Ray.
I know you're under contract and there's things you can't talk about. You know, we understand that. Can I ask you a few questions though? Did you work by yourself?
Actually, I'm not, you know, the biggest thing that I worry about whenever I talk about the show is, you know, if I'm actually hosting a YouTube show or on Facebook, then my name pops up on, you know, on the header in the,
Right.
you know, like Ed's show, it doesn't say Ray Roos on it. So
True, true.
film company and Weather Channel are not going to see it, you know.
Well, I don't know. Wally World watches our stuff.
Yeah, we've had Walmart comment on a video once.
But well, I just want just a few general questions. If you can't answer them, just say so, and
Sure.
we'll move. So, did you work by yourself, or are you part of a little team?
No, it's a whole team. It's a whole team. It was actually kind of came as a hell of a big surprise. In a sense, it was a surprise. I thought it was coming, but you know, until you actually hear it out of somebody's mouth, you don't know for a fact. When we all arrived in Greenland and had our first big meeting with the producers and the camera people and the sound people, that's when they announced that I was going to be the boss of the entire expedition.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Yikes!
So they threw me under the bus the very first day. They threw me under the bus the very first day. It's going to be a team of six Americans looking for gold.
So that's you, that's Ellie,
me and Ellie, and then the Ayou twins.
Yeah.
And then a guy named Eric Heiser, I think.
Right.
And then CGT Christian Shredwell out of the Trinity River Park. He's he does a gold panning thing and you know, does that river rafting up and down the Trinity River in California.
River is what's his name?
Christian Treadwell. I think his YouTube page is CGT Prospecting.
Is he the one that's got a jet ski?
No.
No, okay. Different guy.
No, he's a guy that wears them darn just those skinny old little tiny t-shirts, and out there he's all tan and missing teeth. And I mean,
Hey,
him and I
what's-
got along about the best of the crew. You know, there was times where the rest of the crew really frustrated me. But Christian worked Christian, he's only a few years younger than me, and he really flat worked. He was the star trooper, ace in the hole for me.
How about the Ayou twins?
One of the gals works really hard, and the other gal
Hardly
is more
works.
social.
Okay.
What's your favorite part about being back?
My wife,
Nice.
being home to my wife, that's my favorite part of being home.
There you go.
That's my favorite part of being, and my dog. Little bastard though, he gained about 4 pounds, maybe even more.
How much did you lose?
Huh?
How much weight did you lose?
Okay. What's that?
So how much weight did you lose?
I lost about 15 pounds, a little bit more than 15 pounds, I think. I showed up there and it was about 215 pounds, or not quite 215 pounds. I don't know, it was a little over 210. I know that. And I got back and I was 189 pounds.
That's a great diet.
Yeah.
No, that diet sucks. It's called a walking diet. And I don't like that walking shit. The walking shit's for assholes that don't have a four-wheeler.
Which was you guys.
Yeah, so it was a fun trip. I've seen a couple of little clips, the preview stuff a little bit. Just like 30 seconds here, 30 seconds there from one of the producers. The film quality is just as good as Gold Rush. I mean, I gotta say the camera guys did show up with the best of the best.
Right.
And our producer is actually the producer of Gold Rush, the original producer.
Right
his name was Sam Brown. So if you look at the very first issues of Gold Rush and you scroll through the credits, you'll see Sam Brown. And then we actually had one of the sound guys, our main sound guy, also worked with Gold Rush. But that was the only two people that had actually worked on Gold Rush project before.
When you guys go out to do this, did you have to get yourself to Greenland, or was that a paid trip?
Oh, it was a paid trip.
Wow.
It was a paid trip, yeah. I mean, I wasn't going to do it for free. I mean, they didn't pay me my wages I would earn here in Juneau. So I did lose money on the ordeal. But not a lot.
But if the pilot does good and it goes into a
Shed.
Oh.
My wife's asked me who I was talking to. I said, it's Ed in the shed.
hi.
Hi.
Yeah, she says hi.
I heard her. Well, I'm glad you're home safe. I'm glad you had an experience of a lifetime. Now, if they go on a second season, are you gonna go?
I don't have an answer for that yet. In a lot of ways, if a lot of things don't change, then no, I won't do it again. You
So
know, but-
whether I won't ask you if you were unhappy with some stuff, but was
yeah.
Do you want to go back and do it again?
The only reason I'd like to go back is to try to satisfy my curiosity as to where the hell the gold was.
If they say, hey Ray, we need you to come back, would you say, sure, I'll come back, but this, and this has to change?
Oh yeah, it'd definitely be a situation like that. Yeah, because I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna lose money again.
I need
Right.
to make a living wages, which I would make in my profession at home.
Well, yeah, and then to top that off, to make it even kind of a suckier deal, was I worked way more hours in Greenland than I would have here at home.
Oh, no doubt.
I mean, we were doing 12-hour days, 6 days a week. You know, and that don't pay for no overtime shit or nothing. I mean, it's they were giving the old, hey, thank you, man. We needed a little bit more of you. Come here.
We need you to do that again.
Now,
Yeah.
how much drama were the producers wanting to have? Since we know drama gets viewers.
If they seen something that didn't look right, that was kind of drama that did happen, then they'd want to take and refilm that drama over and over until they got it exactly the way you wanted it.
Okay.
Yeah. So there was natural drama that did, honest to God, happen. And then, you know, of course, then they needed to take and expand on that.
Well, sure. Yeah, I heard there was some drama going on.
Yeah, there was a bit of drama on there. You know, but that, you know, when you're coming, it's kind of to be expected though, in a lot of ways, because you got to think about it. We're going way the hell out in the middle of the woods, nowhere. That's number one. Transportation getting there was number two.
Right.
And then it was 6 people that didn't know each other.
Well, yeah, and check this out. And part of the thing they look for is people that will produce some drama for them. So that's they also look at that. This one looks like it'll be some drama here. We're going to take this one. That's part of it.
I was able to stay. I mean, normally I don't fluctuate with my talking or speech or anything. I'm pretty much the same straight across every day.
Right.
But finally, at the very end, the situation came up, and I got to let Ray shine. The body shot Ray shine really bright.
Hey, I guarantee you they've been waiting and waiting and waiting. You know, because by the time they approach you, you know they've watched you.
Yeah.
You know they've watched you. It's, there's a character we need.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time I'm always laughing and joking, but in the way of getting angry, that just doesn't happen. And they finally seen me get to that point, and they pushed me right to that edge, and and then they went ahead and let me go for it. not exactly a proud moment, but it was a necessary moment.
Well, I'm sure that would stay on the reel. Wonder how many bleeps they had to have.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of bleeps if they air that scene in its entirety. Yeah, I was mad enough, and I was close enough. I'm sure his face was wet with spit.
We got a question. Terry Curry wants to know if you had any local libations.
Oh yeah, well, I had my tent ended up being basically the speakeasy for the producer people. The producer people and for the camera people. And my tent was pretty much always loaded with Jack Daniels, and you chase it with Bailey's.
So did you try any of the local stuff, the homegrown stuff?
There was really no local moonshine. I did drink Danish beer. Most of the things that are in Greenland comes from Denmark.
Okay.
So, and actually Greenland really don't have much. I mean, it's very expensive. I mean, the food, I was surprised the cigarettes weren't that bad. Cigarettes were about $14 a pack.
Wow. What do you think?
I'm paying $11 up here.
Oh,
Yeah, that's about New York prices for you, huh? I
So
think New York's
booze,
about 10.
booze was damn expensive, especially going to the bar. Booze was damned expensive. They had a thing called a Greenland coffee. I'm not even sure what it was all. I think it was whiskey and Kahlua and Grand Marnier and something else. And they got like $25 a drink for them damn things.
Mm.
Yeah. So, and then a shot, they did not give you a drop more than one shot. It was actually a measured shot, a little measuring machine that measured exactly the shot out for you. It didn't give you a drop more or a drop less.
Be vacationing there.
Nope. Not going to Greenland anytime soon.
And
Well,
a
you
shot of,
said-
and a shot of Jack Daniels were pretty darn close to $8 a shot.
Whoa.
So yeah, there was some things about Greenland that was just very odd to me and very expensive. Fresh food is almost impossible to get. Like fresh
Really?
bananas, fresh produce, period. Fresh milk is unheard of. You don't get fresh milk. You only get that radiated milk in a carton.
Okay.
Now, what about toilet paper?
They're bigger sheets. It's the same width, but they're longer for some reason.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe they got bigger assholes. I don't know.
Bigger. I guess.
It takes a lot to wipe the whale off your butt. I tell you, when you're eating whale and seal.
Now, how much time were you on location compared to how often did you go into civilization?
We were only allowed to go into town once a week. The rest of the time, I mean, the rest of the week, we were actually at the mine site every day. You know, once we finally got there and got the camp built and everything, yeah.
So you
Now,
started. You built the camp yourselves, right? You got there, you found the spot you wanted, you guys set up everything yourselves.
Well, he'd already gotten some of the tents set up, but not
Oh.
all of them.
Okay.
He'd gotten some of the tents set up and he figured out the safer spot for it. That'll be part of the show. The original location of the camp was not good.
Yeah.
Not good at all, to the point of damn near being dangerous.
falling
not saying that-
rocks or
Huh?
what made it dangerous?
Wind.
Wind.
Wind. The wind can come down through that valley harder than hurricane strength winds.
Wow.
Oil Relic Hunter says they have bigger toilet paper sheets because no one has four-wheelers.
Well, I tell you, a good thing to take with you that would end up saving my ass more, literally, is Preparation H wipes, man. They're the good job, man. Clean butthole, no chafing.
Now, how long of a commute was it into town?
It's a 20-minute boat ride.
Oh,
It's
that
a-
ain't too bad.
You realize how far a 20-minute boat ride is? That's a long way. It's probably close to 45 miles, 40 miles.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm not from Juneau, but I am from Puget Sound area, and I've been on a few boats in my days.
It'd be every bit of, if not further from, the wharf all the way down to Tacoma.
Okay.
I mean, it's a long boat ride. It truly is a long boat ride.
How often did you go into town?
Once a week.
So you got on that boat. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and then right there in Elizabeth, the little tiny town that we were at, it faces the open ocean. So, and it's some of the roughest water around that whole area is right there in Elizabeth. And You go out there, go as soon as you go around that island and you hit into that main channel out there, there'd be, 5-foot rollers, 5-foot ocean swell. And if there was any wind, it'd be white capping on top of that.
So while you guys were out there, anybody get hurt?
Nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt. Well, I
Well,
think Ellie twisted her ankle one day. But I'm not sure about that. I wasn't there that day.
So how did she do? What was she there for? As a geologist, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I won't ask any more than that.
Drama factor.
Yeah, you'll have to let that play out.
No, I will.
That's understandable. Definitely.
An incredible place. I mean, the food was a bit tough. The food was a bit tough. I don't like eating sheep.
No?
I don't like eating mutton. And I tell you, they like to cook mutton there.
It's probably they make it really raise, isn't it?
I don't like mutton and I don't like seal. The minke whale wasn't too bad. We actually had minke whale more than once. Eating the whale meat wasn't too bad. I ain't eating their damn fat though. I ain't eating the mutt tuck. I ain't eating that crap. Not no more. A lot of hot dogs and noodles.
A lot of ramen, huh?
Yeah. Well, actually just regular pasta.
No.
You know what they can't buy in Greenland, which I thought was very odd, was a bag of dried beans. So like if you wanted to buy a bag of lima beans or a bag of pinot beans or Great Northerns or kidney beans or any bean, you could not buy a bag of beans.
They don't know what they are, or
Beats the hell out of me. I guess it's just something that's not a normal diet in a Danish person, I guess.
Only canned beans, huh?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Huh.
And they love liver pate for breakfast.
Yeah.
They'll take some cheese, put some cheese on some bread, and put some liver pate on it.
Yeah.
Chop up a bell pepper, and they put the bell pepper on top of the liver pate, and then they eat it open faced.
yeah. Well, they eat whale fat too, so I mean.
Yeah, I kind of got used to eating the liver pate. I mean, because if you're hungry, you're going to eat something.
No doubt. So, I mean, you're in Alaska. You live in Alaska, and you go to Greenland, right? How much different is that compared to where you're at?
It really wasn't that much different, other than the fact that I live in a rainforest, so I live in a huge it's a forest. And everything grows incredibly fast around here.
Right.
Greenland, there is no forest. There is no trees.
Is it
Rock and ice.
Yeah, there's rock and ice. There's not even topsoil.
So that's gotta be, that would have to be really difficult for you to figure out, for anybody to figure out. I mean, you're used to looking for gold in a certain area, a certain way, and then to go to a spot like Greenland, that's just totally different. As far
The
as
Glacier Moraine is different. See, that's what blew me up. That's what surprised me is, what's the difference between an ice pack glacier moraine and a glacier moraine? I mean, that's kind of what I'm facing. That's the biggest difference in geologically speaking. Your guys' gold in Indiana is all from a glacier pushing it down from Canada all the way into Indiana.
You're right.
Whereas this is an ice pack that was covering Greenland and it just took the mountain and just ground it straight down.
Well, I'm sure there's an end moraine somewhere, but it's probably in the
In the
water
ocean.
itself. Yes.
Yeah, in the ocean.
Kind of like how Nome is.
Yeah, but it drops off so damn deep. I mean, all those fjords, I mean, they're hundreds and hundreds of feet deep.
Right.
So I don't know. It's frustrating. It's frustrating as hell to me.
So did you look anywhere near the water line, the shoreline?
Yeah, and it's same amount of gold I found there as I found everywhere else. And I just couldn't find any concentration anywhere.
Huh.
Huh. Interesting. What methods did you use?
Mainly just gold panning and stream sluice. With a little power pig head on it. Just buckets and shovel and pans.
No metal detecting.
And it just no. We had a metal detector, but there's so many hot rocks it wasn't doing us much good.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be finding lead and mercury and all the other shit because there's never been nobody mined there.
Right.
Interesting.
That seems to be, and there's gold there, right? I mean,
There's gold there. I found gold.
yeah.
I didn't find enough gold. I only found probably maybe 5 grams out of but we only really got the hardcore mine for 6 days. But even with hardcore mining, as many yards we turned, should have been a hell of a lot more than 5 grams.
So was weather a problem for you guys? Do you have a lot of weather problems?
Weather was a major pain in the ass. Ended up being the rainiest season Greenland's ever experienced. It's actually broke records all over the entire island of Greenland, the highest rainfall they've ever experienced.
Wow. Just your luck, huh?
Yeah. I left the rainforest and I took the rainforest with me. Yeah, because that's supposed to be the banana belt of Greenland. It's supposed to be pure sunny. And even the locals were constantly telling me, we've never seen this kind of rain. Never seen this kind of rain.
You brought it with you.
Yep.
Followed you from. Go ahead, Jesse. I was just gonna say it followed you from Juneau.
Yeah, it did. But it was really cool. I just wish I'd have found more gold.
Yeah. Well, don't we all say that? You say that all the time, don't you?
Well, what kind of gets me is, if I actually would have stayed right here in Juneau and had that same 2 months off, I'd have ounces in my gold pan right now.
Hey, Ed, haven't you heard that before?
Right.
We just stayed home. We just stayed in Ohio.
Right. We do just as good or better at home.
And that's the killer of it. Because when you're home, you can figure out where your goal is going to be, how deep you're going to have to get there, how much rock you're going to have to move. All your equipment all ahead of time. But when you're going someplace that remote, you don't know what to expect. You don't know where it's at. You don't know what kind of equipment you can get there.
Yeah, especially if you're going there with no one to help you, no one from there to help you out.
Right. Well, it is a mine claim. Where we went is a mine claim. It's a very brand new established mine claim, but the guy's never done any prospecting. Greenland is just now opening up for this whole ordeal, and he tried it, and he didn't do very well. And so, when the TV people said, well, can we bring some Americans over? Maybe they'll help you find it. Well, he brought us over there, but we didn't help him find it. We still didn't find it.
So who brought you over there? The film company or the owner of the claim?
The film company.
The film company.
Yep. The film company paid for pretty much everything. Even though I will say that the claim owner, he actually did have to invest quite a bit of his own money into it as well.
Okay.
He got money from the film company, but not near as much as what he spent. Can Ray talk about the geology a bit? Well, that's my problem, is I don't know the geology good enough.
That should have been the geologist's job.
Yeah.
That was Ellie's job.
I can tell you the gold looks like that. It's sitting in quartz, and there's thin little green stringers in the quartz, and those green stringers have got the gold in that green stringers. That's what the gold looks like. That's in its natural state. Here's another little tiny piece of quartz.
Samples you brought back with you?
Yep.
So
That,
now,
the gold is just as small and just as fine in Greenland as it is right here in Juneau. It's really small.
but it's still locked up in the quartz hole though, right?
A lot of it seems to be.
Yeah.
A lot of
So,
it seems to be.
were they crushing any?
No, I didn't have a crusher. I'm just trying to go after, I mean, my job and our job there was actually going after a placer operation. You know, because they are actively hard rock mining in Greenland, but nobody's ever tried a placer operation.
Huh.
And so I had to come up with the idea of what can I build the fastest and the cheapest and the most mobile to actually do a placer operation. So,
what was it that was throwing you off? What do you think? What do you think that was causing you to not be able to, look at what you know, because you've been doing it long enough.
it should have been on the bedrock, and I found the bedrock. I dug down to it, and it wasn't there.
Huh.
It wasn't there. I had better luck actually up in the Moraine where the river had never touched it. And
So
that's what throws me off.
Yeah, well, so you think that maybe it's washing out of the Moraine and just washing it right out in the ocean?
That's kind of my gut feeling, but you wouldn't think that if there's that much gold that it would have washed it that far. Unless I just didn't hit them at, maybe the gold was sitting over here, but we were over here.
Well, I remember when Ice Cold Gold was up there. Remember when that first series that was up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were having problems locating. They were finding gold.
Well, Chad was having problems when dredging gold there.
Right, but even trying to locate any concentrations of it, they weren't really able. They were able to find little bits here and there, but never really any concentration. The biggest thing they found was rubies.
Yeah. Well, that was up there in Nook. And the reason they picked the area of Nook is because that's the cheapest spot to go to. It's cheapest to be able to fly. You can fly right into Nook. You can buy a lot of supplies in Nook, and you can get in and out of the main city fast and easy. We went to the very south tip of Greenland, so we're a long way away from anywhere. So the TV producers kind of screwed themselves because it cost them a lot more money. We went over budget by a lot. Rumor has it by over $2 million.
Wow.
But Moto Mining is asking about how many grams per ton. I had Ellie do the math. According to Ellie's math, it was 0.002 grams per ton.
Wow. That ain't too promising.
No.
I probably should have had the film crew fly you guys back to Alaska.
Well, that still burns my ass though, because as a miner, I mean, we all think that as each of us are, we're all gold miners. We all like to think that we can go to an area and figure it out.
Right.
And then when you get to an area and you find gold, but then you don't figure it out, that's kind of a real bite in the ass.
It's kind of going, here I am.
Right.
You can.
Yeah. It's damn frustrating. Damn frustrating. That's probably one of the biggest reasons, if everything was right, that I would go back, just because I hate the feeling of being beaten. I don't like that.
Yeah. So
that's rather human of you.
What do you think you would do different to help you? What would you do different to help you get on the gold, or help you try to get on the gold?
That's what I've been thinking about. I want to build a whole different a mobile digging unit. but I haven't figured out how to do it yet. Something kind of like, you know how Gold Rush old Tony Beats had bought that trommel with the sluice boxes that was all on a 40-foot trailer, and it actually could drive itself around.
Yep, I seen that.
Now, if I could figure out something smaller but still do the same thing, that way I could easily run from spot to spot, back and forth across that whole entire valley, dig a deep test hole, test it. If I find something, you know, keep chasing. If I don't, just move another 30 feet, move another 30 feet, over and over and over. Just drive that sucker back and forth all over the place and just dig faster.
So the ground there, it's
Boulders.
boulders, but it's not like solid bedrock anywhere, right? It's all just crushed
But
up.
see, that's where I just don't know yet. I mean, again, we don't have drill reports, so I don't know where it gets deeper and where it gets shallower.
Okay, so you don't know where the bedrock is.
Well,
Well,
we found some bedrock, and that's where I set up. You know, that was my call.
So I guess what I'm trying to figure out is, what is your overburden? What's that made out of?
There is no overburden. It's all
There's no
glacier
over-
moraine.
Well, there's still a overburden.
No, there ain't. There is no topsoil.
Well, okay, well, let's not call it overburden then. Let's call it your top layer. What do you got to dig through?
There was the top layer. There was gold right in the top layer,
Ah,
and there was gold in the layer underneath that. There was gold underneath the layer in that one. There was gold
Okay,
everywhere,
so
but I
it's just really erratic, like it would be in I understand what you're saying, Ray. It's like in a glacial till, it's all sporadic. It's not deposited into a lens or accumulate like it would in a river or stream.
You're right. Exactly.
more like a big bag of pay dirt.
So BMXer is asking if I'm going to be live streaming again. If I'm going to do a live stream, I can't talk about the show, but if I'm on somebody else's, that way Renowned Films ain't going to know that I'm on here because they don't know Ed's channel.
That you know of.
And I'm not going to tell them.
We're not asking anything about the show either.
You know, Ray, I do get emails, and 100% of them I've said no.
How come?
I don't need that bullshit in my life.
Yeah. You know, I kind of wondered about it too, you know. The only
Number
thing-
one, I can't afford losing my wage. Number two, I know it would cost me more than unless it did good and then I could live off of it. That wouldn't happen. Not knowing my luck, it would be like, okay, kind of a Devil's Canyon scenario. One season.
That's kind of what I was
it.
wondering too. That's probably reason I took it on. I've got 4 more years and I can draw Social Security.
Right.
And you know, my hands are starting to hurt in the body shop. I can't really keep doing it forever. And I was wondering if the damn TV show thing would be something I could do to supplement my income. So that's kind of why I said yes to the program. But little did I know how hard it was actually going to be working. And little did I know how much money I was going to lose.
Yeah, that's the thing about retirement, right? You lose money and it's a lot more work.
Yeah.
Now, I just saw a comment that Rose posted in our Zoom chat. Now, is there a place you wanted to hit where they wouldn't let you hit, where you know the gold would have been better?
Well, I have no idea if the gold would have been better, but yes, I wanted to get on the other side of the river. but the claim owner didn't have a bridge permit to cross the river.
A permit to cross the river?
Yeah.
Permit to build a bridge or a permit just to cross the river?
Either or.
Oh.
We couldn't take equipment through the river and we couldn't build a bridge over the river.
Is that some sort of preservation?
Yeah, I guess it's something to do with Greenland minerals, you know.
Yeah.
But he did manage to get his, he has the first claim, which is a kilometer square. And now he also has the second claim, which is another kilometer square, which puts us up the valley even further. So with that second claim, now he can truly apply for the bridge permit and we can get to the other side. The other side's going to have more dirt. Put it that way. It's going to have more dirt. The glacial moraine is deeper, it's bigger, and there's more of a chance of the gold being over there. I just don't know because I didn't, you know, like I said, it was my call. I found a bed. Well, actually, I didn't even find the bedrock area. The twins did. And I put all my eights and aces in that one spot. And that's where we set up and that's where we spent the money with the excavator to dig.
Okay. Our buddy Brian Wilder asked, did Ray ever run out of cigarettes and beer? And Mr. Lodak said, yes, and coffee.
Yep. Yeah, there was a couple of days I was out of coffee for a couple of days, and that really sucked. And actually, I don't think I never really ran out of cigarettes because I had your roll your owns. But we did run out of beer.
Oh no.
We did run out of beer, and I ran out of booze too, and I was not too happy about that.
Coffee would have been the worst, man.
Without coffee, if you're used to drinking a lot of it, if you go out of coffee, you'll get a heck of a migraine headache.
Oh yeah, caffeine headaches.
Yeah, you get a caffeine headache, and it's bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh yeah. Here.
WI Gold, what's up?
Been a while, Rob. It's good
I
seeing
had
you.
a question for you, Ray, and I can't remember what it was.
Can Ray describe the mineral you were digging? Material, yeah, thank you.
Materials I was digging.
Sorry.
Granite, a lot of granite boulders. There was other minerals, but not that many. Most of it was granite. I believe Ellie called these pegmatites. It's a black rock with little white spears of weird quartz in it. There was this, and there for some reason there was another weird one where it was a granite boulder, but it was iron stained, like it was iron, rusted out iron, but it was not magnetic. I could take my darn magnet and it would not come close to sticking to it. And so that was another weird granite that I ran into, but a lot of granite, a shitload of granite. And then when the granite wasn't there, I mean, there was these other stones. There's definitely different kinds of different rocks, but I just don't know what they are. You know, this one's kind of pretty. If you get it wet, it's all, actually, I guess I can get it wet. I got a gold pan right here and a bucket. Hopefully you guys can see this.
Greenland porn, all right.
Let me just get the camera.
Yeah.
You see how green and pink and
Yeah. What is that? Is that granite? Got some quartz in it?
I don't think it's granite. It's some kind of metamorphic rock, but it's got like quartz in it and pink stuff and green stuff, and
looks almost like a pigmatite, which you would find rubies in, but hard telling.
Yeah. But that thing does look cool when it's when it's wet, you can really see how many spears and everything are in it.
Terry
Yeah.
Curry was wondering, were there many of the locals watching you guys?
No, because I mean, we're, like I say, we're 20 miles out of the claim. I mean, the local town, when we were in the town, oh, they'd all tease me like crazy. I mean, that was Santa, ho, ho, ho. They may not can speak English, but by God, they can say ho, ho, ho. I had one lady talking to me. She was completely hammered, and she was pissed at the idea that we were going to be mining. But the rest of them were pretty darn supportive. It seems like almost everybody in Greenland supports the idea of mining. They like the idea. I think they're all hungry. People in Greenland are hungry. I mean, because they're just anything to make a dollar.
Well, there is, what's the industry there?
Fish
Fish?
And sheep?
and mutton.
But that's, I mean, do they export it? Or do they just sell it to themselves?
They all, you know, the sheep are all raised out there in these little tiny farms out in the middle of nowhere. And you know, basically you got the boating industry to support the sheep industry. And then you got the boating industry that supports the fishing industry. A lot of boating, everything is boating. That's probably, I would dare say, some of the most neatest part about it was just the absolute boating for everything. The boating was amazing. The boating was absolutely amazing.
So you said that's a tourist area. What's their tourist draw?
Skiing,
Skiing?
you know, snow skiing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greenlanders love to snow ski.
Well, they have plenty of snow.
Yeah, Greenlanders love to snow ski. So, you know, and then the boating. I mean, everybody's always boating. Everybody's always boating.
Well, it's
So
kind of like Juneau in that aspect. You know, there's not a lot of roads to places, right? So you boat.
You fly or float.
Thank you, Jeff. That was the question I was going to ask Ray a minute ago, too. Thanks, Jeff. Do you have any idea when the show is going to air?
I think the show is going to air around Thanksgiving. I think.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
And what's the name of it again?
I believe it's going to be called Frozen Gold.
Frozen Gold.
I believe that's what that they're going to call it. I think that's the name that they picked.
On the Weather Channel?
Yep.
So check your local listings for time and temperature.
M&M's want to know what kind of beer I'm drinking. I'm unfortunately not drinking no beer because here in a few minutes I've got to take off and I got some Masonic stuff to do down at the lodge tonight. So
No duty tonight, huh?
no drinking. Well, I'm actually helping I'm training. We've got the Grand Master of Alaska coming down, so we're trying to get everybody's wording up to par.
So they're working on your wording, right?
Yeah. Well, it's all, you know, it's all in code. You can't read it. You're not supposed to be having your book in there anyway. It's supposed to be all memorized.
Right.
So, but we got to work on everybody's memorization is what we're doing.
Yeah, we're all looking forward to watching the show.
Definitely one more pan.
It'll be a good show. I'm trying to get the Ayou twins to come on here pretty soon.
Yeah, they darn sure had a big part of it. You know, they weren't really as active in the parts of it so much in the beginning as they were towards the end, and got them all motivated and got them set up, you know, with them actually finding the bedrock and going from there.
Well, I know, and they haven't been prospecting very long at all.
No, not really. Yeah.
No, they
The
really-
one twin, let's see. It's Kimberly and Tiffany.
Right.
Kimberly is the one I think does more work. She's the one that really works really hard.
That's who I talked to, is a Kimberly.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, not to part and leave good company, but I'm gonna have to get ready to get on over there and get that done. And nice chatting with everybody.
Same here, Ray. We appreciate you coming in and visiting with us, brother.
Yeah. It's cool. Moto Mining said his grandparents were high up Masons. That's kind of cool. Yeah, there's a lot of people that got Masons in their family. A lot of people have had Masons in their family. My dad wasn't a Mason, but my grandparent and my great grandparents were. So
Yeah. Cool.
well,
Well,
I've gone as far as I'm going to go in my career as a Mason. I'm not going to go bigger. So okay, well, we'll let Brian call in now.
always a pleasure.
He probably got no pants on, but you can film it from the head up.
Right. Yeah. Thank you very much, Ray. We
Later,
appreciate
guys.
it. See ya.
Hey, and if something goes wrong, blame Bob.
Bob.
Always Bob's fault.
Blame Bob.
Either Bob or Bill, one of the two B's.
Yeah, I'd definitely say it's Bob today. All right, guys. Catch you later.
Later, Ray.
Yeah, that
Excellent.
should be a good show coming up. I've been getting little tidbits here and there as they've been filming and stuff, and I again can't say nothing about the shows,
Right.
but really interesting. Should be good. Lots of drama.
Right.
That's what
Good watch
you
them.
know. That's what they look for. That's what these shows look for.
Well, we'll have to get the whole community to watch it when it airs.
You could be the best miner, prospector, the most knowledgeable, but if you ain't got a little drama in you, they don't want to talk to you. They don't. They because drama sells. That's what sex and drama.
And gold.
Well,
Yeah,
Sure.
they want to see that gold. And some shows reuse it and reuse it and reuse it. Here's this week's cleanup. Here, put that back. We'll need it for next week's cleanup too. So, but yeah, I appreciate Ray calling in. It was great talking to him about his adventure.
got a little insight. Now we know it's going to be coming out around Thanksgiving.
I do have a little more treasure porn in the back if we could share it. And then we have Don't Go Away yet because we do have a giveaway. Now this is Luke Duke's Bottles collection.
Oh, nice. Let's see.
Top row.
Well, those
Live
are
again.
clean. Yeah, those
There
are
we go.
set up.
Got that.
Cobalt blue back here
Yeah,
looks.
that blue is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. That green one's really nice too.
Yeah,
though.
oh yeah.
Then got a milk jug right there, and ooh, Jesse, I bet you like that right there.
Oh yeah.
Look at those marbles. Some Coke, some soda bottles, a couple of milk bottles. Nice. Some old Coca-Cola bottles there, and that
Yeah.
must be all his Coca-Cola stuff on that shelf.
Love that little shark. That's so cute.
So is that a piggy bank? No. Sweet jar? No. Too small. 7 Up.
Then We have 7-Up here and Frost and
Oh, wait, let's
Brownie.
go back to that car. Go back to that truck. I think it's a bank. Is that a bank, Luke?
Could be. I don't see a slot for a coin though.
Yeah, right there between the cab and the back.
Right
Is that
here.
yeah, is that a slot there? No.
I don't know. No, don't look like it on the big side,
Okay.
but it looks cool. Then we have all kinds of soda bottles here. Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, 7-Up, Fun Frost, Mission. That's interesting right there. King size. What's
Oh,
down here?
you know how we went up to Michigan last weekend, right?
Yeah.
We did the same thing, and we stopped at a apple orchard to grab some apples. We walked in this guy's barn where he was selling his apples. Every inch of wall space had pop bottles, all kinds of pop bottles, glass bottles, all different brands, styles. Amazing, big, huge barn. Literally every space of a wall was covered with bottles. I don't think I took any pictures of it either. They had some good apples.
We got a pocket sluice to give away for end of stream. So get those fingers busy. Let me see. I think I'm going to change the race though. What do we want? Do we want kayaking?
They just heard an earthquake outside of Hawaii out in the ocean.
Make them row for this one. That sounds good. Kayaking. Make them row for it.
Boat race. Yeah, okay.
We'll build some shoulders up.
Whoops.
Y'all better get in there. Chat in the room. Make yourself.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
You
You're going to get one.
better all get Chatty Cathy in here.
Darren says don't put his name in. Hey, what's up, Wolfie? Long time no see. Upcoming grandbaby will need a pocket sluice. Yep, it'll be working hard.
Who said don't put their name in?
Darren.
Who?
Mr. Lodak.
Oh, Mr. Lodak.
You know, Darren.
Yeah. That's right. Chatting our asses off. Yeah. Who? What? Who?
Today the show went to PG-13, just for today.
Come on.
No.
We have a Zoom meeting here soon with Jaren and GPU.
Yeah, we could do it after the show if you want.
If they can do it.
If they have time.
There you go.
Go with it. Get in.
Great combination.
Get in there.
Talk with your fingers.
Yeah.
Don't
of
be
course
scared.
he has time. Time for what? You're beat in. Just say yes, Jeff.
We're tired of you saying no gold in Utah. We got something to say to you. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, Dave, we're still here. We're getting ready to close out. Why did you want?
Yeah, we're still here, Dave.
I'll give you the finger, David Villa says.
I'll give you two.
It's this color, right? The pocket claw. But that's what we'll be giving away. I'm going to pin up Jesse so he can show off the pocket claw. That one is what you'll be getting. Yes, okay. I'll send it to your email. I got busy with my shed project, had to go get plywood. Plywood's expensive. No, not Pocket Club, Pocket Sluice by Dream Mat, our friends over at Dream Mat. But that color, Jesse showed it. All right, well, I'm showing 17 eligible out of 37. So let's see what my participants in here. About the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Had some more jumping. 1, 3.
So you know Dave's Gold Cube distributor now.
Right on.
One of his Gold Cubes are turbocharged.
Of course.
Of course they are.
17, 18, 19, 20, 20.
I think he sells. He's selling complete cube with the high banker attachment to it. It's got those. You can buy trays with Dream Mat in them.
Right.
He wants to know what's in your box. He wants to know.
Well, in my box, it's Dream Mat. In my box, in my sluice, in my dredge.
Yep, my backpack dredge, my mini max.
My pocket sluice.
I'm gonna bring in Mr. Lodak. So, chatter up, chatter up. Nightbot says we have 20 eligibles.
Get on it.
Oh, let me push mods. So 21 eligibles. 26 eligibles. There we go. There we go. We're going to have a kayak race or a boat race. You guys are going to have a paddle. Paddle. All right. I'm going to move this over here so you could see me set it up.
Pond Scrub Magnifishing, yeah.
I like that name.
Yeah. How are you tonight? Yes, you are late, but we're still here.
Better late than never.
Right, right.
Take us out again.
Now it'd be funny if Dream Mat wins. Ha 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 ha.
Get his name out of there. He don't need one of these.
Yeah, take me out, Ed.
And I think Heavy Meadows said he already has one. But, well, he could. Oops.
Hey, you got a lot of...
Mr. Lodak.
Hey, Barb's in here. All right, Barb, you're going to win one too.
I'm going to shorten some of these names down.
Yeah. Pond Scum. Heck yeah. Yeah,
I can't see the chat. Heavy Meadow, you have one. Do you want in?
Said take me out.
Randy Lewis also said drop him.
Randy Lewis. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We have 22.
Take me out of there, Ed.
Oh, gee.
Gotta make you work hard.
Rose. You have one coming anyway. A red,
Okay.
white, and blue special.
I just now got your message. Yes, we're still on.
All right. We're all set. Getting ready. Hey, Mr. Lodak, give me a countdown, please.
3, 2, 1. Paddle your butts off.
Ooh, she takes off. Mark Miller. Brewers in the lead right now. Why Gold takes over the lead.
Love how they all have smiles on their faces.
And such cheery music.
By now I'd be getting a little red in the face, starting to sweat.
Moto Mining's losing some gusto. Benzo's coming up. He's like, I'm coming for you, Waggles. Benzo takes the lead. Oh, Pond Scum's coming up, but look at this. Dennis Edricks coming up. Oh.
Comes Terry Curry.
They're just teasing you guys. They're just getting teased.
Big T Coins coming up. Oh, Pond Scums has the lead. Oh, Big T Coins coming up.
Terry Curry.
Good race.
Ooh. 20 seconds left.
Somebody's got to pour the coals on. Come on.
Brewers Prospecting's take over the lead.
14.
Oh.
Brewers Prospecting in the lead.
Oh, man.
Look at that lead.
Who's coming up?
Oh. Looks like it's your wife, Dano. Oh, it's your wife, Dano.
That's a good win.
Barb.
Pulled it out. Pulled it out nice in the stretch.
Yeah. Brewer Prospecting in second and Benzo Gold. Tell you what, let's send one to Brewer Prospecting since Barb's an inside gal. She'll get hers and I can send one to Brewer. Sound good, Jesse? Compliments of our friends over at prospectorsdream.com.
Get all your prospecting dream maps.
Yeah. I have them in everything.
And if you try to buy a used one, forget it.
Right. All right, everybody. I appreciate you joining us for the show tonight. Now next week, Brandon, if you're still here, sorry I double booked somebody. A second time it's happened to me in 4 years. But we're having Just Dirt Fishing, Tony next week. So hopefully it should be a great show. What am I even uttering? Hopefully it's gonna be a great show. So hope to see you all there. Until next week, may you always have a flash in your pan.
You know what he's going to say next.
Pardon me. That's right,
Oh.
Jesse, because it does happen. Right, Rose?
Does happen.
Ask Heavy Meadow. Ask Smith's Gold. Ask Benzo, JP, and many more. Maybe one day, too, we'll meet you on the river. Good night, everybody. God bless, and hope to see you next week.
All right, folks.
Thank you,
everybody.
Dennis. Gibbs
everybody.
Treasures, Smith's Gold, Benzo Bros, Pond Scum. Thanks for joining us. One more pin,
5,
Terry.
4, 3, 2,
Down East
1.
Detective and Prospecting. Whoopee! Good night, Ringo. Good night, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
The Carl family.
Yes, don't forget the Carls.
Can't forget them.
See you soon, JP.
See you, AJ.
Good night, Amethyst. You too, GoPro. Heavy metal.
You have a golden day too, Gibbies.
Yeah, buddy.